Alright, shalom, shalom. I want to give all praise and honor and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai. Yahweh is the Heavenly Father, and Yahweh Shai is the only begotten Son, the Messiah, which these are the true names of the Most High and His only begotten Son in the ancient Hebrew tongue, in Lashon Kodash, which means holy language. Also want to give double honors to the elder apostles, the elder bishops, and the upcoming elders that rule well, that teach well of Great Millstone. I want to give peace and blessings unto the elect, the house of David, the 144,000, whoever you may be. And salute shalom to the fellow laborers, to the peacemakers that testify of Yahweh Shai through the spirit and power of Yahweh and publish this word. My name is Zechariah, which this lesson is surrounding a statement that the former president Trump said concerning something that he will do and that he will, strive for if he get back in office. And I'm gonna let his words speak for itself. Then I'm gonna jump straight into the lesson.
We will remove the jihadist sympathizers and Jew haters. We're going to remove the Jew haters who do nothing to help our country. They only want to destroy our country. And we will never let the horrors of October 7th be repeated here on American soil. We will not let that happen, and we will solve the problem. We will remove the jihad.
So Donald Trump said, the former president said he will remove Jew haters from America if elected. Now, when it comes to Esau, Edom, particularly this Edomite, right, this Idumean, right, this particular devil, for a while now, he has, been framing his, political stance that it may please the people, that it may be pleasant unto the people, meaning what? He spoke as if he was for the people, That's the propaganda that was pushed surrounding this man. He said the right things. He took the position of someone that opposed the globalists, that opposed the New World Order, that opposed the so-called deep state that some of you may know about. He took the position of someone who would take, power from the wicked, from the Satanists, etc. He has beautified his position in the sight of you people, ultimately deceitfully, basically, giving a pipe dream, he literally, say the things that the people say in order to, get you people to like him, to follow him. But here it is, information have been coming out concerning this man bowing down to the so-called Zionists, bowing down to Amalek, and being for the part of Amalek, which Amalek today, Amalek is a tribe of Edom, today known as the Israelites, the Amalekites, which they're Edomites, but they're a tribe of Edom. But it's been coming out that this man have been for the part of Zion, the Zionists, for a while now. It's just that he's been keeping it on the low. This man, he's just another puppet, of the elites. Of those who control things behind closed doors, whoever you want to call them, the deep state, the globalists, the elites, Illuminati, secret societies, whatever you want to call them, whatever name you want to give them. This man is just another puppet upon a string, playing his role. No matter which side you vote in, Kamala or Trump, no matter. This man, he's another devil. He tried to make it seem like he opposed World War III. But here it is, in an underhanded way, he makes statements, concerning, bombing, or not bombing, but bombing Iranian, nuclear facilities, coming against Iran. So in roundabout way, he's for World War III. He's for war and conflict. He made you people think otherwise. Right, and this is what Esau do. In fact, let's go to the book of Job real quick. Let's go to the book of Job, chapter 13, verse 14. Chapter 13, verse 4, it says, "But ye are forger of lies." So, and this heavily applies to Esau. Because he's a lying man, a man full of lies on this world scene. This whole Western world, this power system, America, Washington, Europe, the European Union, Israel, the state Israel. These are deceitful, crafty, conniving, powers on the earth. In comparison to the other nations, this place is corruption. It defines corruption, But let's go into that word forgers. It's from the Hebrew word tafal.
Strong's H 2950. Tafal.
Tafal. The strong definition of this Hebrew word means to stick on as a patch, figuratively to impute falsely. And this is what this man did throughout history, by way of, for example, iconoclasm, destroying images or getting rid of images and making new. And how he, what's the example of him doing that? Look, he got rid of all the icons portraying dark-skinned, colored prophets, dark-skinned angels, a dark-skinned Messiah. He got rid of all those images the best he can, and he painted new images of a white Jesus, white angels, white prophets. Look at the old ancient icons of biblical figures. They were darker, in color, right? Russian icons, right? And those are some of the images that he got rid of, or that he painted over, So this man, he's a forger of lies. That's one example of him, forging lies. To smear, to plaster over, to stick. And this man, he's underhanded in nature. In fact, let's look up that word underhand. Deceitful, underhand. Slacking. I'm not done with that word. I want to go more into it as well. Marked by secrecy, chicanery, and deception. So, above hand, on a surface level, in eyes view, he's doing one thing. He's doing one thing, but underhanded, secretly, he's working against you. He's trying to overthrow you, or he's trying to get one over you. And that's what it means to be underhanded. Right? You think about sleight of hand, or you think about cheating while gambling or playing any form of game. Surface level, in eyes view, he's playing honestly. He's not doing anything funny, but quickly and secretly he's trying to get one over you. And this is what Esau do, in all areas of his walk, whether it be militarily, and politically, if there's a country or a leader of some nation, that's going the wrong direction, in their opinion, they'll probably stage a coup or assassination. They'll assassinate that person. Or different methods he'll use throughout history, controlled oppositions, So this man, he's deceitful, he's double-tongued, he's a wicked man, It's just an underhanded attempt to gain power, But, you going back to the word tefel, I want to go down here to the lexicon, Sometimes I go into it, and down here you'll get, let's see real quick. Oh, yeah, I want to go down here to the Hebrew Chaldee lexicon. I guess that's what it's called, right? As you can see right here, it means to frame speech artfully. To frame speech artfully. And this is what this man Donald Trump been doing for a while now. Making it seem like he's adverse to the man, to the deep state, to the globalists, to the elites, to the Satanists and the Luciferians, of the political world, to the Illuminati, Right, you also have some people who join hands with Donald Trump, such as I forgot the guy's name. JFK Jr., if I'm not mistaken. Right, basically making statements concerning the weather, them using Donald Trump and the people he be rolling with, they really be exposing a lot. If you've been keeping up, they really been exposing a lot of Esau's wicked schemes, right, concerning the chemtrails, concerning the food industry, and Esau been using the internet to make it seem like Donald Trump is against that whole sex trafficking ring, thing. That's the position that Donald Trump been taking. But the whole time, he knew it. He's not really against it, and he's really your enemy. He's not for your part as he make it seem like. And I've been meddling upon that particular matter for a while. But let's go into the main focus of the lesson. This man, he's Esau in general, not just this man, because he's a puppet. He just a tool, part of the that big machine. A tool, part of he's just a nail of fame to the dragon. He's just part of the dragon, man. But Esau in general, he's getting ready, and he will, in due time, demonize and come against some way, some form, to some degree, you prophets, you elect, you saints, you hopeful elect. Those of you who have this word found in your mouth, whose speech is truth, he's getting ready to come against you. Because you take the position of an enemy, of his, and of his new world order. They will deem you as what? A dissident. Someone who is contrary to an authority agenda or methods or laws. Well, you elect the position we've been taking is what? A position that's against, and that's in a disagreement with the beast, with the dragon, and with this beast system, this new world order, with this man's purposes, which is what? To implement a CBDC, central digital currency. And this man, he one of his end goals is what? To implement a biometric digital currency, open air prison. And this is what he's going to establish, causing many to take a chip implant in their right hand or in their left hand or in their forehead, and this is prophecy, having people walk around with a piece of technology in their bodies, and that's going to be the way people are going to buy and sell. And this is a world that he's wanting to bring, mix man with technology, and make them slaves, to him, where he's the God that ruleth your mind, body, and soul, where you have no freedom, no room to resist, just branded as a slave you will be if you submit and participate, to that beast, dragon-like program that he will establish, and that's the stance that you brothers and sisters are taking, is the stance that is adverse to that. So it's going to come a time where he will come against you. In fact, let's go here real quick. Isaiah chapter 29, verse 21. That make a man an offender for a word. Yeah, criminal. you know, that make a man an offender for a word, you know. Yeah, so it's gonna come a time where he's gonna come against you, prophets, not all of you, you know, but some of you, you know, probably, you know, having laws and legislations and measures in place purposely to come against you, you know. It is prophesied, I think, if I'm not mistaken, by our Lord Yahweh Shai in the book of Revelation, chapter 3, that some of you will be cast into prison, you know. And who's to say that, you know, that is Esau's aim, or not Esau's aim, you know. Now again, you know, you will hope for elect. You're mixed among the population. You're mixed among the multitude, you know, and y'all have been taught to be wise as serpents, so you know how to mix in. But you know, Esau, with his technology, you know, with his wisdom, or his intelligence, his earthly intelligence, he know how to spot you, you know, and he definitely know about this ministry. He definitely know about this movement. He definitely know about this this spiritual case that is against them. And this is really what it is. Know you not that this word, this truth, you know, even though the Holy Bible is, you know, it's a good news found in it. It's the promises found in it. But a lot of the scriptures in this Bible is really one, you know, a lot. I ain't gonna say all of it, but a lot of, you know, I ain't gonna say, you know, I can't really give you the percentage, but a lot of the passages in the Bible is one big case against Esau. I ain't gonna say all of it, probably a small portion of it compared to the whole Bible. But there's a big case against Esau, you know, a big controversy, disagreement, dispute against Esau, you know, from the Lord, from the prophets, from Israel in general, you know. Know you not that this Bible is full of threats, you know, concerning Esau, concerning our enemies. And who's our chief enemy? The so-called white man. You know? So he's going to clamp down upon you believers who hold fast this testimony, who hold fast this case against them, you know, and who agree with this case against them, you know, to the point where he's imprisoning you, you know, and lay a snare for him that reproveth in the gate. Yeah, and it's you men who have this word in your mouth. You reprove in the gate, prophesy, testify of Yahweh Shai. It says, and turn aside the just for a thing of naught, yet for nothing. He's going to somewhat, you know, oppose you or lay hold upon you, you know, for nothing, you know. And this is something that will be seen and will be experienced in these last days. You know, you're going to have to see exactly how he would do it. But the point is that this man, he will harass some of you elect, you know, whether directly or indirectly, you know, because even outside of this truth, outside of Israel, you still have the heathens, you know, a lot of Edomites they are adverse to this man's new world order, you know. So you may be lumped in with them, who knows? But either way, he's gonna harass, you know, some of you elect, you know. Not all you elect will be persecuted. Not all you elect will be cast into prison, but some of you will, you know. From there, I want to go to Isaiah chapter 26, verse 10. And yet, you know, Esau, you know, he hate this great feedback that he's getting on the earth. You know, the nations, they despise this man. You know, they hold Esau, especially Israel, the state of Israel, and the Amalekites, you know, they hold them in a low opinion or a low degree. You know, they hate it. They're the devil. They're Satan. They're the wicked of the earth, and it's being exposed. That's being exposed, as well as America as well. You know, Washington. You know, Washington is being wicked. I mean, being exposed for all the things that it has done throughout times. You know, all the manipulation, political manipulation, all the economic manipulation and corruption. You know, all the assassinations, all the false flags. You know, all the wicked schemes that they have committed is being exposed. You know, as well as those people who inhabit the land of Israel today, which are the Amalekites, who are still Edomites, you know, who are Edomites ultimately. You know, they're being exposed, you know, for being, you know, in the land of, well, let's read it. Isaiah chapter 26, verse 10. Let favor be showed to the wicked. Yet will he not learn righteousness. Yeah, Esau, he won't learn righteousness, even though he have in his possession the Bible. You know, he has in his mind knowledge of good to some degree. It says, yet will he not learn righteousness in the land of uprightness. Yeah, what is the land of uprightness? The land of Israel. You know, in the land of uprightness will he deal justly, and this applies to Esau. You know, spiritual. You know, it spiritually applies to Esau. You know, in the land of brightness, in the land of righteousness, which is the Holy Land, Israel, which he ultimately took, you know, and stolen from the true Israelites, which is you, Negroes, Hispanics, Native Indians, you know, right? Pursuant to the book of Luke 21, Matthew chapter 24, that's prophesied in that chapter, those chapters. You know, the Gentiles, the heathens, you know, with their armies coming into the land. You know, you can read about that. Also in the book of Zechariah, if I'm not mistaken, not Zechariah, it's Zephaniah. No, not Zephaniah, Joel, chapter 3. You know, they cast lots. You know, if I'm not mistaken, I think it's Joel or Ezekiel or Jeremiah. They cast lots upon the land, man. You know, so then they are heathens inhabiting that land. And you probably got, you know, sure you got Israelites, you know, mixed, you know, in the areas of Palestine, you know, right? But ultimately, it's heathens ruling that land. It says, in the land of uprightness will he deal unjustly. And this is what we're seeing. This is what we've been seeing. This is what he's been doing ever since he got that land. Dealing unjustly. You know? and will not behold the majesty of Yahweh. You know? So the truth of the matter is, you know, if you wicked, you know, this is what it says. Hell. You know, forgive me. You know, forgive me if I'm spelling that word wrong. You know, so Esau, he can't escape this bad feedback that he's getting on the earth. You know? Bear with me. I can't even know. I can't. Proverbs chapter 17, verse 11. An evil man seeketh only rebellion. Therefore, cruel messenger shall be sent against him. Yeah, who's the cruel messengers? You prophets. You know? You're prophesying about this man's doom. You're threatening these, whether you want, you know, it's just, you know, it's a play with words. But nevertheless, it's still a threat. These former teachings, these prophecies, these are threats. These open air threats. These public threats, you know? Now, we on the internet, on YouTube, we may, you know, refrain our tongue from saying certain things in order to, you know, maneuver around this algorithm, this internet algorithm, this YouTube algorithm, that we may not be cut off, you know, or have our channels cut off, or restricted or whatever, or blocked or whatever, right? We refrain from saying certain things, you know. Even we refrain from saying certain things about America, you know, certain orders that the prophets put out concerning when it comes to cursing your enemy, you know. So, you know, we try to our best to, you know, be wise as serpents, you know, be crafty with our words. But nevertheless, these are still threats, you know. These prophecies, this word, this form of speech that you prophets have in your mouth, it is no less than a threat, you know. Not a threat that we will act upon, but rather a threat from Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai that he will act upon, you know, by way of these evils that he will send upon earth, you know, these prophecies that he will fulfill, you know, nuclear destruction, World War III, you know, different evils and the coming of his son, you know. You know, and these are threats that this man, he do, you know, or he is aware of. Don't think this is something that he's not aware of. He was aware of all these movements, you know, such as the Black Panther movement, Black Wall Street movement, or if that was a movement, I don't think you could call it, but you know, the Islam, the Nation of Islam movement. He's aware of these things. Shall he not be aware of the thing that is of the Lord, of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai? You know, and the thing is, the Lord is, you know, when it comes to his prophecies, when it comes to his doings, it's dramatic, meaning what? It's striking, and it's attention grabbing. You know, it It's striking. It's attention grabbing. You know, don't think these last days is going to be some cakewalk thing. No, hey, you prophets are definitely known. You know, and persecution will be a thing. You know, it may seem like this thing is low key. It's not low key as you think. You know, this is of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. You know, this book Proverbs chapter 14 verse 17. Matter of fact, let's give verse 16. It says, a wise man feareth and departeth from evil. And yeah, you know, we gotta fear Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, seeing the time, seeing certain signs being performed on the earth, nation going against nation, kingdom against kingdom, wars and rumors of wars, earthquakes in diverse places, pestilence, reports of pestilence, you know, and you know, I already said that, uproars of the people, you know, things becoming more, you know, life becoming more dangerous, you know, just the world scene is becoming more dangerous, you know. These are signs. So we gotta fear and take heed and save ourselves, which is not saving. It's not us really saving ourselves. It's Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai saving us. You know, go into the way whereby we may have security, which is in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. It says, but the fool rageth. And yeah, this is something that Esau will do, which he's doing now, politically and militarily, starting with, you know, the state of Israel, you know, and NATO, and what America is doing as well and will do, you know. You know, there's a lot of routes that Esau can take in order to deter havoc and war, you know, from coming on the world scene, you know. But rather, they're doing the opposite, you know. They're welcoming war, especially Israel, you know, what they're doing, you know. Israel is going to do something or cause World War III, according to prophecy, and ultimately causing America to be destroyed by nuclear fire and radiation. Verse 17 says, he that is soon angry dealeth foolishly. This is the point. And a man of wicked devices is hated. And this is why Esau is hated. You know, so Trump talking about removing Jew haters